Dry 1 foot. Okay, next step.
CURLEY WIKKELING-MILLER loves sharing her skills in cosmetology with the next generation, but earning a living has been tough. She splits her time between 2 Bay Area community college districts just to get enough work, a common survival move for part-time instructors.
We work just as hard as full-timers, sometimes harder. It's hard to kind of spread between the 2 colleges. You know, I have to give half of my energy over here, half at the other college. If I could just focus on being here, it would be great. But I can't because, you know, you're still trying to piece together a living.
WIKKELING-MILLER is among the 37,000 adjuncts who carry the academic load at California's community colleges, teaching about half of the courses. Adjuncts make up 2/3 of the faculty at community colleges in California and nationally. They have master's degrees. Some have PhDs, yet their pay is nowhere near what full-time professors earn. They have to scramble to teach enough courses to stay employed and maybe qualify for medical benefits. That is, if their college district even offers health insurance. Many don't even get paid for one-on-one time with students.
We have lots of instructors who have office hours in the hallway because they don't have an office. We have lots of instructors who they meet them at a cafe because they don't have an office to meet at. They have a lot of flexibility in that area. But whether they get paid or not, that's another issue.
I make myself available to my students, so it's not affected their access to me. But that's a kind of a choice that I've made, and we use a way of talking, a vernacular way of talking about it, in that, like, you either have to be a jerk or some other term, or a fool, right? So because you're either having to say no to students, you know, I'm not available, no, you know, I'm not paid to do that, or you just leave it, you know, don't let them worry about it, and you just let the college use me to do a service that I don't get paid for.
California has 72 locally elected community college districts, run by part-time trustees. In 68 districts, trustees qualify for full health benefits. In 37 of those districts, adjuncts qualify for some health benefits. But in 31 districts, the trustees qualify for full health benefits, but the adjuncts get none. One of those is a small GAVILAN joint community college district in Gilroy, where 75% of the faculty are adjuncts.
Looking at health insurance costs for members of the Board of Trustees, calendar year 2020.
In 2020, the college spent $106,700 on benefits for 5 trustees.
I'm really disappointed. I'm not surprised.
The GAVILAN College trustees did not respond to calls from EdSource. A trustee at another college noted that benefits are union negotiated.
To not provide the support for the faculty, part-time faculty, but then to take it yourself as a board member, that's problematic beyond definition. And so that needs to be called out. Again, when we look at the boards and their compositions, how they're elected, there is fair scrutiny to be had when it comes to how can you tap into a resource like health insurance and not provide it for your own faculty, or find innovative approaches to partner with other districts.
Community College Chancellor Eloy Ortiz-Oakley says pay and benefits for adjuncts is up to the local districts that employ them, and the best way to support adjuncts is by increasing funding to local college districts.
I don't think it necessarily has to do with local control or the idea of a system being one complete system like the CSUs or the UCs. I think it has to be a commitment from everybody in the state, in the government, that we're not going to be the state that balances budgets on the backs of part-time faculty, that we respect our faculty and we respect our students, and we know that education's important.
Adjuncts now face an uncertain future. Pandemic-driven enrollment drops in 2020 cost adjuncts jobs. Fewer students mean fewer classes, and adjuncts are the first to go.
That my full-time colleagues have really had my back. And my hope is that there are other part-timers who get to experience that. But then I also have full-time colleagues who are very dismissive of me, and it's quite obvious.
While adjuncts have long held community college teaching jobs, things have worsened over time. as colleges increasingly hired part-timers to balance their budgets. There have been rumblings in the state legislature to change the dynamics, but nothing has passed. In his 2022 state budget, Governor Gavin Newsom proposed funding to help districts offer health benefits to adjuncts. It's not clear whether he can assemble the support. Adjuncts also say they feel frozen out of full-time professorships, regardless of their credentials. Those who took the part-time work to move up have largely been disappointed. Many have repeatedly applied and repeatedly been rejected. Many just feel invisible.
In the past 5 years, there's been 2 full-time positions available in the area for cosmetology. So I applied. I just felt that I needed to throw my hat in the ring at LANEY College when the position came available, because I'd been working there after all for 6 years, and I got to the second round of interviews, but I didn't get selected for the position.